you feel. You come home after a long day, or the meeting just ended at work. The same person who was smiling warmly and acting like a perfect angel in front of colleagues or friends. The moment the door closes or you're alone, their face completely changes. They suddenly lash out with harsh words. Why are you so incompetent? Do you know how much stress you cause me? Everyone else must think you're pathetic. Considerate, taking responsibility, and trying to keep the peace, yet all you get in return is endless criticism and contempt. Outside, people say, your spouse, boss, is such a wonderful person. But behind closed doors, you see a completely different face. Thinking, am I the crazy one? Am I too sensitive? What did I do wrong this time? That painful confusion and deep sense of unfairness. I feel it with you. But let me say this clearly from the very beginning. This is not your fault. It's not because you're lacking or did something wrong. It's because of the psychological mechanism the other person is trapped in. Consistency in their behavior. If someone is kind in public, they usually show basic respect and warmth in private too. They can regulate their emotions and try to understand the other person's feelings. Different. They prioritize image management and narcissistic supply above everything else. They act like angels outside because they desperately need external validation. When others say, what a great person they are, their fragile ego gets a temporary boost. As Dr. Les Carter points out, narcissists often elevate themselves by putting others down. In public, they don't need to tear anyone down, so they can maintain the charming mask. Home or in a close relationship, they drop the mask. Why? Because that space is their zone of control. You have become their safe target, someone who is unlikely to leave and will absorb their emotional outbursts. Durvasula explains it powerfully. Narcissists genuinely believe they are good people. That belief is part of their delusional grandiosity. They rationalize their verbal abuse as honest feedback or helping you improve. In reality, they are projecting their own deep fears and insecurities onto you. Deep-seated fear. They live with constant terror of being abandoned or seen as worthless, so they try to control you and tear you down to feel superior. Lack of empathy. They cannot truly understand or feel your pain. When you're hurting, they dismiss it as you're being too sensitive. External validation. Their entire sense of self depends on how others see them. That's why they dump all the stress and negativity they hide from the world onto you, treating you like an emotional trash can. This is not a problem that will be fixed if you just try harder or become better. It stems from their inner emptiness and emotional poverty. They don't know how to form real intimacy, only how to use and control others. Responsible, you became an easy target for their exploitation. Conversation or change from them. Talking about, why do you only do this to me? Or, please understand me, usually backfires and only gives them more supply. As Dr. Ramani often warns, conversations with narcissists frequently turn into gaslighting. Bold and strategic. Here's what you need to do. Switch to a conditional, post-paid relationship. The moment they start verbal abuse, immediately stop the conversation and create physical or emotional distance. Calmly say, I can't continue this conversation when you speak to me like that, and leave the room or hang up. I can't continue this conversation when you speak to me like that, and leave the room or hang up. Good behavior gets good response. Bad behavior gets natural consequences, distance, separation, or reduced involvement. Never feel guilty for protecting yourself. Completely stop trying to have deep conversations. Drop the hope that they will understand or change. They don't have the capacity. Redirect that energy back to yourself. And physical independence. If it's your spouse, seriously consider separation or divorce. If it's your boss, start preparing to change departments or find a new job. Remember, there is no real freedom without independence. Build a safety net, secure finances, a support network of trustworthy people, and if needed, consult a lawyer or professional. You have already been considerate and responsible enough. Energy toward yourself. Your worth is not determined by how this person treats you. You are someone who knows how to care, take responsibility, and love deeply, a strong and beautiful person. From the moment you watch this video, you are no longer just a victim. You are a survivor and the main character of your own life. Start small. Today, tell yourself at least once, "My feelings matter." You are not alone. Drop your thoughts or experiences in the comments. Your story might help someone else. If this video resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'm rooting for your inner peace and healing. See you in the next video. Take care. Take